What's up? Welcome back to my channel. This is A Little Spruce, and I'm Lindsay. I'm so glad to have you here. I'm glad that you came back if you watched the first video, or maybe this is the very first video you're seeing on my channel, and I hope to see you stick around for some more. So, today we are going to be doing a full tour of the inside of the dollhouse. So I'm super excited to show it to you. We will go through each room briefly, and in a future video, I would really love to break down each room individually and get more into the details. But for this video, we'll just be doing a tour so you can see the whole thing and get a feel for what I'm working with, and maybe start to think of some ideas that you might have for me, and I'm very excited to show it to you. So, welcome to the dollhouse, and I'll see you in there. Alright, so in this video we are going to both tour the dollhouse and clean up the dollhouse. So you might be able to see that everything is clearly a mess. The dollhouse just went through a move and things got pretty messy. So I'd like to clean it up so that we can see where we are at and start working on it again. So this is clearly not how I would like to initially show the house, but this is reality. So we're going to clean it up in this video, and in later videos I want to do a more in-depth tour of each individual room and talk about, my plans and the things I need to fix. There's a lot of things that need to be fixed, so no part of this is completely done yet. And even you'll see up there, up by the ceiling, there's paint that needs to be fixed and things like that. This is nowhere near perfect, and that's all part of the fun. And I painted these walls I think 5 different times and I've tried different wallpaper in here. I've experimented, so there's a lot of patchwork to do and things like that. And you'll see these shingles that I put on the edge here. I'm not even sure if I want to keep those or not. So things like that I'd like to talk about more in depth. That one shelf is missing brackets. It's all part of the journey. And but you've got to start somewhere, and I'm excited to share it with you all as it comes along. And there's been times where I wish that I had started recording from the very beginning. This dollhouse, it used to be all different colors. The rooms were painted pink and lime green, and when I was a kid, that was a lot of fun. And my mom and dad actually built this dollhouse for me. And then about 2 years ago, maybe it was a year ago, I thought, hey, I think that could be a really fun project. I like doing kind of house and design stuff, and don't mind that wall behind the fireplace. That needs to be fixed also. But anyway, I really enjoy doing this kind of stuff, and I said, I think I should get that dollhouse out of the attic and bring it home. And I was thinking, is this silly, for me to be working on a dollhouse? But I have really enjoyed it, and it's a big stress reliever for me. I'll sit at home and work on this for hours when I have the time, and I just get sucked right into it. And it's just kind of therapeutic. So even though it's a mess right now, it doesn't bother me because I've put all this together and I can fix it, and I'm probably still going to change a lot of it anyway. So this is just another place to start again and have an opportunity to see the things that I don't really like that I did and redo them and change them, and also acknowledge the things that I do really like. And so that's where I see this channel going is, just constantly adding, taking away, changing, just like any other normal house. So, that's really exciting for me. So, I guess we'll start in I guess you call this the kids' bedroom. I don't know. I just picture this as a kid's bedroom. I found these little animal toys at Michael's. And I actually got that basket from a thrift store. So, I just thought they were cute in there. And, just fitting for a kid's room, another little detail. I found a lot of really good stuff at places like Michael's or Joann's, and if you don't have those around you, those are craft stores, like a Hobby Lobby, but smaller, if you know what that is. But I've also found a lot of good stuff at unexpected places, like these little wooden animals that I'm picking up right now were part of kind of like, I think it was a Lincoln Logs set or something of the sort from my parents' house, and I thought they would be cute as decorations. And they're just little wooden different animals. I think there's a giraffe and a camel and all kinds of things. And that desk that you see next to the bed, I actually found that at a garage sale for, it was either a quarter or 50 cents, and I was like, wow, this would be perfect. And I just thought it was so cute and just another detail to add. So you don't have to buy everything new. If you look around, you can find some good stuff and, use your imagination. Here we are in the living room. There's not really too much to clean up in here, and this is probably the room I've struggled with the most in terms of design, so we'll definitely need to be revisiting this in the future. And the bathroom, which is a mess, but that's okay. Dollhouses are much easier to pick up than normal houses. You can't just pick your toilet up like that and move it out of the way normally. And there's some dust from something on the floor there, so we'll have to clean that up. Just taking a scrap piece of fabric and doing that quickly now. Those are some fabric pieces I found for rugs in the bathroom, but I found a table mat there. But yeah, I found those at Michael's, I believe. Just fabric I thought would look good for bath mats, which I might change them out later. If you seen the haul video, I think I might like those rugs better in here, but that's what I have in here for now. And another basket that I found at a Goodwill that I put some fabric in for towels. Try and make it look like towels. The trim and walls in here need plenty of work and need to be redone, as you can see. And I will, like I said, I'll go into a more in-depth tour of each room later on. But just for now, a quick little cleanup. I'll tell you the story of that toilet later on probably too. That was quite the project. Still don't know if I like it or not. This is a weird little room. I have a lot of ideas for it, but still not really sure what I want to do here. The floor is covered in shingles, and I found this cute little heart wallpaper that I thought it would be good in this room because it's small. And where are we going now? Okay, the bedroom, the master bedroom at the very top of the house. Probably the messiest room in here, it looks like. And just putting things back in some type of order. That chair, I tried to paint it and I tried to cover it with fabric, but I'm still trying to think of ideas for that one there. But this room was interesting to put furniture in because, well, you really only have one option for the bed because, as you'll see, the ceilings are both slanted, so the bed really has to go in the middle there, but then everything else in this room has to be kind of shorter because of the lower height walls. So this one took me a while to think of exactly what I wanted to do here also, but I think I got kind of a vision. I don't know, the plaid wallpaper spoke to me, and then the color scheme kind of went from there. So, yeah, just, setting things in place where I had them at least before the move. And again, I might rearrange things, but this room is pretty much set up one way. And yeah, I don't know how interesting this is for you to watch, but maybe it's kind of satisfying to see it get picked up. I know I enjoy watching people pick up their normal houses, so I thought, well, what about a dollhouse as well? There's some spare shingles from the roof project that still isn't finished, and you can kind of see the shelves that I built in here. They need some finish work, but I thought there might be a way to make like little, those little fabric baskets that you could set in there, maybe out of scrapbooking paper or something like that, but they need some work still too. I thought about doing them on the other side, but they were a lot of work for the one side. And then, yeah. So we saved the biggest and probably, I said the bedroom was the messiest, but this one is definitely messier. The biggest and the messiest room for last. And, we're just gonna tidy up the kitchen, and then you guys will be able to see what the whole house looks like in at least a somewhat neat state. Um, and then we can start to really get back into brainstorming and looking at Pinterest and ideas of what we could really do with this house. And I'm just so excited to add more details and little things like that basket there. I just find so cute, and really like make it like a maximalist type house. I want like just to fill it with all the cute things and just incorporate all of the cute ideas that I find into it. For example, like on the other side of, oh, my chairs are stuck to my table. What I was saying was, I think this room would be a good room where that bench is right there to do kind of like a coat rack or a mudroom type setup when you first walk in. It doesn't really make a lot of sense because the exterior door to the house is downstairs, but we could picture that you might walk into the kitchen. It's all, make believe anyway. But I definitely want there to be some type of mudroom area with like hooks for jackets and things like that. Maybe eventually we could be on the hunt for like even clothing and pieces like that. I haven't even thought of that yet. Um, like downstairs in the kids' bedroom, there's that wardrobe there, and it's just empty at this point. But we could always start to do things like inside cabinets and inside like the fridge there, little food items and stuff like that would be fun once we really get down to the details. And just carrying just carrying my dog over to the other side of the room there. Um, she's playing in all the junk and wine glasses on the floor. Probably isn't the best idea. But yeah, I just, this is just a fun little hobby for me. And I've also thought about gluing things down. Like when I set those plates on the open shelves, it's very easy for them to all fall off and fall all over the place like they are now. So I have thought about gluing things down once I get them in a good place. My only two issues with that are the fact that I like to move stuff around so much. So I'd want to be able to change it probably. And also, I still want it to be a house that can be, played with. And, maybe one day I'll have a kid I don't know if I'd let them play with this house. Maybe we get them their own house if I get really into this one. But I still want it to be something that you could interact with. So we'll see. I mean, those wine glasses especially, they just fall all over the place and they're kind of difficult to get in there. So maybe things like that we glue down. Maybe not everything. But yes, so, I don't want to talk your ear off. I don't have too much more to say. I'll have more to share and say as we get into more of the individual room projects and ideas, but I'm very open to hearing your ideas in the comments. I feel very fortunate for anybody to watch my channel. I just love sharing and talking about this little project that I have. I haven't really ever had a hobby that I've gotten into quite like this one, so it's very exciting for me and just fun and relaxing to play around with it. And I'm just, very open. Like I said, share your ideas with me. If there's something that you don't like or you think it could be a little bit better. Now, I'm not like a professional dollhouse craftsman here. There's going to be some imperfections, but if you think, hey, that would really look better over there, or what if you use this for this, or some, ideas like that, I am always open to changing pretty much anything in this dollhouse. I've changed a lot of it, like I said many times. Those cabinets there have been so many colors. They've probably been 3 different shades of blue. They were green at one point. I think they might have also been white at one point. I can't even remember. But yeah, nothing is permanent. I don't think that this house will ever be completely done and perfect. There's always going to be something that I'm going to be adding to it, and I've probably said that many times now, but yep. Oh, I see those plates, they just fly everywhere. So I'm going to speed it up a little, I think, as we finish the kitchen. Just a lot of little things that we're going to be picking up, and then you guys will see a full house tour with it all tidied up. And I just can't wait to show you. So keep watching, and I'll see you at the end after the whole house tour. Thanks for stopping by for a tour of my dollhouse. I've been so excited to show it to you guys, and let me know in the comments below what you think of it so far. There's a lot to be done, like I've said, and I'm open to any and all ideas that you might have. So, thank you for watching. Once again, keep dreaming, keep looking for inspiration. I know you'll find it along the way. Bye!